Now, also, she's got a bit of time. She has got some time for us this morning. This after her time, our time afternoon. Jaqui Lane joins us now. Jack, you're off somewhere. Where are you going? Somewhere important, I hope. Is she there? Oh no. Oh, you are on. Oh, you're not on video this week. You're somewhere else,
Y-
Jackie.
Yeah, I'm in Melbourne for business, and so I'm currently sitting in a car. I have a meeting, unfortunately, at about 20 to 11, my time. So I've got kind of 20 minutes, 25 minutes with you. Very sorry
Oh,
about that.
listen. No, 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 no. Gosh, you've got a job after all. We're delighted to have you, as we usually are. Listen, you've given me a list of things that are relevant to Australia, but the biggest one is Australia's relationship, particularly with the White House and Donald Trump.
Yeah.
What's happening over there on that?
Well, Trump slapped, another 25% tariff on steel exports, having said he would and then wouldn't, and is threatening, doing what he's doing to everybody else, and it seems that our government is trying to find ways to counter that. So one of the big things is that apparently government is considering removing the quarantine restrictions around the importation of American meat, which is going to be a biggie. So apparently years ago when there was foot and mouth and all sorts of things in America, we put a restrictions on meat imports from the US.
Mm.
And so it looks like that's now up for grabs. The concern here, I think, is because we don't know where the American meat is sourced from. Could be from Mexico, Brazil, wherever. Anyway, so apparently that's up for grabs. And the government here is looking at other things to try and placate Trump to get him to remove the tariffs, which I think's got
Yeah, I have to be honest with
two
you.
chances of working.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's what he's after. I mean, there's no point in being a bully unless can bully somebody
Yep,
into concessions.
yep.
Having said that, can I just report to you something very quickly that's just broken in the Sydney Morning Herald? That he's really fallen out with Elon Musk in a big way.
Yeah,
Elon Musk is now saying on social media that Donald Trump should be impeached.
yeah.
Um, so,
Yeah.
so I have to say that particular relationship was always destined to end up this way, wasn't it? It was,
Oh,
just quietly.
totally. Yeah, and it was always only ever a matter of time.
Mm.
So I'm surprised it's taken as long as it has. And I think was reported here yesterday and this morning that Musk has come out and said that, of course, Trump was involved with Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes.
And that the reason that the Epstein files haven't been made public is because Trump's all through them. So Musk is going for the jugular. So having got access to all of the key data that Musk wanted out of government, he's now pissed off, and this is going to blow up massively, I think.
I mean, it's a serious error by Donald Trump. I would have let Elon
Yep,
Musk anywhere near anything. He's a volatile and unstable
yep,
personality. You've only got to read his biography to work that out, I would have thought.
yep, yep.
Yep,
Yep.
there you
So,
go.
if you're going to be a cynic, Musk got in there, went through government departments, probably scraped all the data he wanted, sacked the people who could make him accountable, and then left. He's
Mm,
got what he needed.
yeah, no, I have some sympathy for your view on that. Now, big story, political story over there is Lorinda Cox, who I think is a widely regarded and well-regarded Greens MP, jumping ship to Labor. What's that about?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I think it surprised everybody especially her Greens colleagues. Kind of don't quite know why, but she's now defected from the Greens. You know what? Gosh, 4 weeks after an election, being voted in as a Greens member, has now gone to Labor.
That's
And
extraordinary.
it's rather odd because she was very critical of Labor's environmental policy, and particularly the extension of the Woodside gas project up the northwest. And so it's a really, it's bemusing really, because she's now kind of ponying up with them.
Why, sorry, just take me through this. Why would a Green MP just recently elected defect? What's the reason? What's the rationale that she's
Look,
provided
I'm,
publicly to
I'm,
betray the electors?
I don't think there really is one, to be honest, which is why it's rather odd in many ways. So there's no clear reason as to why. She just has.
Oh,
I know.
there's got to
So
be a reason, one assumes, is there?
yeah. Look, I mean, I must say I haven't read too far into it, but certainly it's bemusing, because 6 weeks ago she was bagging Labor and saying that that their environmental credentials were crap, and that she totally opposed the approval of the 40-year extension to the Woodside project and various other things, and now she's joining the club.
Yeah, that's weird
I
stuff.
think Greens voters should rightly feel dudded, really.
Well,
Um,
listen, it wouldn't matter which party it was if you're elected
yeah,
just
yeah,
recently and no,
yeah.
it's just, I know, I know. Listen, the other fascinating thing, and one stuff that really does get over here on a daily basis, is of course the trial of well, a year if not the decade, and that is Erin Patterson's murder trial, the
Yes,
so-called
yes.
mushroom killer. She's been in the witness box so at least she's giving evidence on her own behalf. I listen. I haven't been following it closely, but I guess you can't avoid it given the fact you're in Australia. What's the impression that she is giving in the witness box this week?
Um, it's the impression she's giving me is that every day she wakes up, she comes up with another story. So she started out saying that she bought the mushrooms from a Woolies, and then she said, "Oh no, I bought them from a Woolies and some from somewhere else." And then later on, she said, "Oh no, I actually went foraging for some as well as buying some." So completely inconsistent stories coming out. It's well known that she faked that she had cancer, and then she's talking about the fact that her ex-husband, did something to his tax return, and then the next day she comes up with some other thing, and then she admits that she got it wrong, and I mean it's chaotic. I don't know why they put her on the stand. Completely not credible, and is elastic with the truth, at least, shall we say.
I'm looking now at a photo of her defence team, which consists of a middle-aged man and two younger women.
Yeah.
Are they being paid for by the state? Do you know her defence, or is it
I
paid for by her?
I don't know. I haven't explored that. I'll find out and get back to you next week.
Yeah, good on you, because yeah, it would be interesting.
Yeah.
Listen, so I assume that public opinion still hasn't changed on this matter, despite her being in the box. Then,
No, I think everyone thinks she's probably as guilty as you possibly can be. She's just not a credible, and never really has been a credible witness. Even her public commentary, it keeps changing. And certainly she's done herself no favours in the witness box. And as I said, I don't know why her team put her up there. She looks like a rather unfortunate character, and it's just not credible.